What's up, everyone? I'm Janitor Jake.
And I'm Chris K.
And welcome to the American Gaming Geeks. Stupid.
Once. Ready?
I don't want the likes of you watching my back! The chopper's waiting! You're done!
Alright, and welcome back for another episode. Now, if you're new to the channel or you want to get right straight to the game, you can go to this number right here and it'll take you right to the gameplay. Otherwise, we're going to get the show started. Alright, and time to get to the actual game. And the game we're playing today is Captain America and the Avengers. I've never played this game as a kid. I never even grew up with it. I ended up finding it at a thrift store. I was putzing around a thrift store, and usually the prices they have over there I'm not a big fan of. But I looked at it and I saw this game and I was like, well, for the price I'm definitely going to pick it up. And so it was just sitting in there all willy-nilly. No one even noticed it. And look at the condition that it's in.
Pristine.
Just amazing, awesome. The colors are super, super bright and vibrant.
Amazing.
And, of course, which I'm really happy, it did come complete. Came with the manual. The manual is also pretty much in pristine condition. There's a couple little, like, where they bent it a little bit here and there, but the colors have not faded. It's not all drawn in. It's not all ripped up. Just
nice.
Absolute great condition.
No water damage.
And I like Marvel. I'm a huge fan of like the Avengers movies and the TV shows and the comics and the whole 9 yards. And so I figured, what the heck? You know, I got this game. It's a good two-player game, so it's a game we can actually play together.
Yeah.
Good, solid beat 'em up. And I figured, what the heck? Let's play it and try to beat the son of a gun.
Really awesome.
All right, let's get to it. So let's pop the puppy in and get going. You ready to play?
I'm game.
Alright, so what's weird is you don't really get taken to a title screen. They show a little bit of the credits, a little bit of putzing around, and then it just throws you into the demo.
Cool.
It is kind of cool, though. They show you like Captain America, and it says Steve Rogers, picked for the Experimental Super Soldier Project. The only problem I have is that they do really kind of blast through it, so if you're reading slow, you don't really have time.
Yeah.
But it says, like, here's Iron Man flying around, showing a little bit of the demo. And then it'll cut and it'll be like, yep, it's Tony Stark and blah, 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 and the whole 9 yards.
Nice.
Here it goes. Iron Man! Alright. And if you hit start, then takes us to Captain America and the Avengers. But, alright, so level, we're going to play easy because, like I said, everyone else in the world plays hard mode and extreme, and apparently we're the only ones in the world of the internet that play games on easy. So we're going to go easy. 7 continues, and we're gonna get going.
All right.
And we're gonna do 2-player.
Who is supposed to be saying that?
All right, so the characters, it's kind of weird because I'm used to the films and stuff. You got Captain America, Iron Man, and then you know, I'm used to seeing people like the Hulk and Thor and stuff. But it's weird we don't get the Hulk or Thor.
Yeah.
We get the Vision.
The Vision.
And Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. That's
So.
Hawkeye. Okay.
All right, so who do you want to pick?
Well, obviously Captain America, because he's the awesomest.
All right, if you want, you can be Captain America.
But if you want to be Captain America, I can pick Iron Man.
Nah, that's fine. So, I'll be Iron Man.
Oh.
You can be Captain America. Now, from what I gather, I've played this a little bit before, and I'm pretty sure Captain America is like the best character because his special attack, if you hit A and B, he throws his shield. But his shield will go and come back and hit enemies.
Awesome.
Whereas, like, Iron Man just shoots out a laser beam, but it never comes back. Alright, so the basic storyline from what I gather here, it's kind of telling you, but, like, the Red Skull, and it's even in here, like, the Red Skull is back and he's trying to...
Use mind control.
Yeah, do something. Using a mind control device to unite the world's most dreaded supervillains.
Scene 1, the Avengers.
And so we got to put a stop to the Red Skull.
Okay.
Yeah, the way he flies in there, ridiculous. Look at how that guy's running. Look at that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they say though. So A is jump, B is attack. And if you hit A and B at the same time, you do your special weapon. And that's usually how I play. I just constantly use the special weapon the whole time. And you can go and pick up barrels and stuff like this. But I've done this before, and honestly, it's pretty useless. Like, I'll do this and hit an enemy, and it barely does anything. But then, I'll use the special like that. Like, you just took all those guys out with your shield.
Together, yeah.
Alright,
I didn't know you could run. There's double tap is run.
Yeah, if you double tap, you run. I forgot who this guy is. Windmill or something? Whirlwind?
Don't disturb us.
Why should it go well? Like, what does that even mean?
Why should it go well?
The only thing I'm really not a fan of in this game is that if you get hit or punched like one little time,
you are out for the count.
And you go flying.
Yeah, and then they just continue to hit you again and again and again.
No! Oh! And then you just go flying.
I feel like there's one voice for everybody in this game.
Yeah. I think they do have a couple different... Either it's a couple different voice actors, or it's the same guy trying to change up his voice every once in a while.
Yeah.
Because I'll hear it with a couple other characters.
I forgot how you pick things up.
It's the B button.
Is it B?
Like that. I didn't even like do anything. I fell between them. But yeah, like I pick up that rock and I threw it, and it didn't even hardly do anything to him. Thank you, Quicksilver. So that's really cool. Like that was Quicksilver coming in.
I was confused the first time I ever saw that. I'm like, what is that? Is this a bad guy dropping more stuff on us?
Look at that. I think those are the Hulk Busters. It doesn't say it in the manual, but I'm pretty like those do legit look like the Hulk Busters.
Yeah, it really does.
These things I just try to get out of their way.
Well, B is not working to pick that thing up.
Alright, so this guy I'm pretty sure is Whirlwind.
You can't escape! What?
So basically Captain America... So like Captain America said to him, "You cannot escape," and then apparently Whirlwind was like, "You will be the one escaping."
Why is this so bad? Thank you?
Alright, now he's gonna do this weird, crazy whirlwind attack. If you can just sit there and like just spam the shield on him, then we gotta try to jump out of the way of that.
Give it in the face him and do it. Oh, I know I'm dead. So I can pick between, anyone, I guess. Let's see,
Hawkeye?
Hawkeye.
I think you can hit that thing, but I'm not sure.
Blam!
Alright, looks like we got him finally.
Blammed him. Yeah, we know what we're playing, thank you. The Avengers! Tony, can you turn that off, please?
Whirlwind's attack was just a setup! Whirlwind. Other towns are being taken over! Hurry, Avengers!
They will be the ones escaping!
So...
Why should it go right?
Yeah. Target Town. That looked like a sentinel, too, in there.
Yeah.
In the comic book drawing. Yeah, like I said, I'll pick these up, and then, like that, they just came stomping in out of nowhere, and there goes my health. Because that's how weak Iron Man is.
Yeah. Boom, just destroyed.
So this I thought was pretty cool, so check this out.
Hey, get on.
Wonder Man! The funny thing is like, I would have never known these characters, who they are, if I haven't been, like, following Marvel.
Huh.
Like, I never knew who Wonder Man was, and then randomly I found this old Marvel comic I had. It was an Avengers issue where Beast from the X-Men is part of the Avengers, and him and Wonder Man go and have, like, some weird little adventure. It was, like, the first time I ever heard of Wonder Man. So it's really cool, like, how seeing all these different characters in here. And those things will give you health.
Sweet.
And it doesn't really say, I don't think it really says who the enemies are in the manual, but I was kind of wondering, like, these enemies in here, they look like, I don't know what they're called, but like the Iron Man suits. Like in some of the Iron Man films, when his suits go, when the bad guys take over and use his Tony Stark's Iron Man suits against them.
Yeah, automated suits. Yeah, these are kind of like that. They're like acting like missiles, but they're like Iron Man suit things. Something.
I do like how they change it up, though. It's like you get a regular beat 'em up, stereotypical beat 'em up, and then all of a sudden you get thrown into a shoot 'em up section.
And in this one, every single button is your special. Like every single button shoots like arrows for me.
Yeah, A, B, C, they all do the same thing. And sometimes I feel it's random when you kill some of them. Oh, don't get that yet. Back up and we'll wait till the end. Because it's one of those power-up things, you get it, and it's the Wasp, which is really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Like from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
But if you get it too early, then you'll lose it early. So I gotta sit here and shoot the bad guys while shooting the ship at the same time. And the ship is also shooting out missiles.
Dang, that was close. And people. They're shooting people at us.
And you can shoot out the Wasp like that. I think you have to hit A and B, and you can send the Wasp to attack.
Those things look like, I don't know, Magneto bugs or something. It's just their color scheme is the red and blue.
Oh yeah, the red robot things coming at us.
Yeah.
Go up to 74.
Red and purple.
And it's funny too how they put the comic book like writing in there when you destroy an enemy.
Oh yeah.
Like it reminds me of old school Batman. Whack!
Yeah.
Smack!
Wham! Blam!
Except this one it's like blah! Looks stupid.
I think it says blam.
Alright, so I'm gonna look here real quick in the manual. Yeah, right there. I don't think they call him a sentinel, though. But, I mean, it legit looks like a sentinel.
Looks like a sentinel.
So, this guy has a pattern to him. If you kind of dodge that, and then he'll shoot out beams, and then shoot his hand out at you. Then you gotta try to dodge the hand.
Oh, that didn't work.
But he's already almost dead. There we go, we got him.
Sometimes it says blam, and sometimes it looks like it's saying flam. Blam flam.
Yeah, they have an enemy list, but they don't put the pictures. They just have the name, and they say Mammoth Robot.
Look at the, well, I've already been attacked.
But apparently that's, according to the manual, that was Mammoth Robot.
Mammoth Robot, okay. You can see the, creator's name right there.
Oh yeah, Data East. Data East.
Data. Data. Same difference.
And I know, like, when playing this Captain America, you can do, like, a jump kick. Iron Man don't do that. If you jump and hit the attack button, he'll stop in midair and fire the laser.
I can't figure out why he's jumping now and then. Look, he just jumped. Oh, okay. A button?
A button is jump.
Okay. I thought I tried that, but I guess not.
A and B button. See, I hate those enemies. Like, they'll just sit there and hover in the air.
Oh, I almost killed Quicksilver.
Thank you, Quicksilver!
You're welcome!
Like, it's really cool how they like just bring in like random characters like that.
It is cool.
Alright. More Hulkbuster outfits.
Hulkbuster!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Alright.
Like, whoever created this game, when he's reading the comics, that's what he hears. Like, everyone just talking the same.
Yeah, that's how everyone talks. If you could physically hear the comic book speaking, that's how it would sound. No! Crack!
I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man!
My name is Iron Man.
I'm Pepper Potts.
Exactly. You came here to die.
You came here to die. No! That's just too much.
I can't remember who this one is. I'm pretty sure it's the Grim Reaper, but I'm not sure. See, and this is where, like, when I would play as Captain America, I would just kind of stand back and then jump over him. And then just sit here and wail away on him with the shield.
So I guess I can try to be Captain America and wail away at the shield.
And then he does this kind of garbage.
I could start.
So he'll sit here and then, like...
Already down to 87.
I think you can hit him. That's the problem. It's like, good luck hitting him. I'll try being the Vision, just to see. See, I hate, like, the Vision and Iron Man's attacks, is when you jump in the air, they stop and they shoot.
What the heck?
And that's the problem, like, a lot of these enemies are pattern-based, so like that, you gotta jump and just get out of the way.
It's so hard to get on the same level.
There we go.
I feel like I can't attack him, but then he can instantly attack me, even though he's not on the same level. Like,
I think that was Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper has regained consciousness! And Red Skull has commanded him to fight the Avengers to the finish! What has Red Skull planned next?
it reminds me of the...
Challenge from the bottom of the sea!
Like the American Eagle from Muppets.
No.
It is the American way!
So now I think we gotta fight Wizard.
That's what it is. Captain America is the American Eagle from the Muppets. Captain American Eagle.
Yeah, and like stuff like that. Like I'm sitting here just pounding away on him. He stands up and just hits me. And then what's Vision do? Oh, I'm gonna fall down on my butt! Like, what the heck?
Stuck. I'm just stuck on that edge.
This is another one of those weird games that it might actually be easier doing single player.
Might be. I mean, we tried it a little bit single player. It was pretty nice. But... oh, that's cool.
Alright, so then this guy comes out. What an evil thing you've done!
There's no voice. Puny superheroes, I'll shut you... what? Shut you up for good?
Oh yeah, then we gotta sit here and fight him. He throws these things out too.
They couldn't afford to have him speak. Puny,
like that.
Wins? It's like, you see, he punched me while I threw my shield, but he didn't get hit by my shield.
Look at that, it's Wolverine.
Holy cow.
They're in the sea.
They're in the sea.
Thank you, Submariner! So that's really cool. That's the Submariner. From what I gathered, the Submariner is like one of the very first Marvel superheroes. Like in the very first Marvel comic that came out in 1939, it was the Human Torch and the Submariner.
Nice. So this is another one of those flying levels, but we're underwater.
Yeah, we're underwater now.
Finding Boba Fett.
That's weird though. I never realized how much the Submariner, at least in this game, looked like Wolverine. When I first played it, that's who I thought that was.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny how these scuba divers explode when you hit them. We must be hitting their oxygen tank. Causing them to explode underwater.
That's the thing. I wonder if they're scuba divers or those robot things.
Yeah, it could be robot things. Scuba bots.
Yeah, they look like robots.
And there's like snake eyes flying through the water.
And then you got the guys on the bottom that'll sit there and... yeah, and there goes Submariner. Get out of the way! I gotta go to the bathroom! He's just gotta go so bad. He doesn't even bother to stop and help fight.
No,
just boom!
Just done.
This is actually a pretty simple boss if you just kind of stay out of the way of his one tentacle arm.
I'll make seaweed out of you. That's pretty clever.
So whenever his arm comes through, just kind of dodge it, otherwise it'll grab you.
Oh, so it'll do that.
Otherwise I just like stand back, kind of dodge the missile. Dodge his projectiles, get up out of the way.
Attack the dogs.
But see, that's why I love Captain America's, look at that, like your shield's going out and coming back, and you're shooting like 3 of them at the same time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And they're not only are they going out, but they're coming back and dealing damage.
Yeah. Well, that's what I always liked about attacks like that. Usually I associate that with Star Wars because, oh, for crying out loud, I'm already dead.
I'm gonna be Captain America.
Alright, I'll be the golden Dr. Manhattan.
See, that's why I like using Captain America, because I can jump and get out of the way.
What is this, breadsticks?
Yeah, you gotta pick up old stale breadsticks.
Oh, I'm picking up my enemies now.
So, like, that's what I love. Like, I can just stand way back here and just do that and just take out all the bad guys.
What's that now? Submariner. Not Submariner. Gold Dr. Manhattan.
Vision.
The Vision. His attack is pretty worthless.
Yeah, like I said, I guess the game is called Captain America and the Avengers, so Captain America's the best.
Yeah.
See my power! Oh my!
Thank goodness it's another voice. And they actually had him voiced. Oh, great.
And this guy, I think, is, I'm in the middle of fighting and doing battle here. But who is the enemy from Iron Man? That one Iron Man. Iron Man 3.
The
Mandarin.
Mandarin?
I'm pretty sure this is the Mandarin.
There's, Hugo Weaving. You cannot defeat me! Nice logical statement.
Once again, they have to tell us who we are.
Yeah.
The Avengers have located Red Skull's hideout and uncovered his plans to build a secret base on the moon and to arm it with a giant laser cannon. If his plans are carried out, it will...
Not only America, but the whole Earth as well!
So now we're on scene 4, the giant laser cannon.
You know, whoever said that, like, video games made people dumb, didn't know what they're talking about, they kind of make an assumption that you can read super fast.
Look at that, it's a Quinjet.
Yeah,
So we got Coulson and Sky, and Daisy.
Oh, yeah.
Coulson and Daisy and Fitz and Simmons are in there.
Sure, why not?
Well, I'm sorry, not Fitz and Simmons. It's Fitzsimmons. They're one person now. But that's cool, like there's a Quinjet.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I mean, like I picked that thing up to hit the Hulkbuster, and it didn't do anything. Like I have to sit here and just do this, and that's where the best attack is just throwing the shield. So if there's a bad guy, I pick that up and hit him with it, it just kind of smacks him. But if I use my shield, it'll like really do damage to him. Like that, knock them right down, and then wait, boom, do it again. Easy. But if I throw stuff at that guy, it won't do nothing, it just kind of smacks him. So it's like, I feel it's stupid, like, it's cool that they put stuff in there, but I wish they would have made it more like, no, here's a powerful weapon, that's why you only get like one of them. And that's why they get used up, because of how powerful that stuff is.
It's crazy, because I take it the Vision is supposed to be able to fly.
Yeah.
Now, you can't really fly around with them. You can stay in midair if you are in the process of shooting. If you're shooting, you can stay hovering in the air.
Now what happened?
I don't know, it froze, and I'm dead apparently. Oh, apparently I...
What's going on? Like, it keeps glitching and freaking out.
It automatically forced me to pick this guy.
So you died, it sat there and automatically forced you to pick.
I don't know.
And then right at the same time, I think this is Juggernaut, which is pretty awesome. But right at the same time, Juggernaut showed up, and so the game couldn't understand what was happening.
Juggernaut. I'm the Juggerbot.
So he does all this weird rolling around garbage.
Well, throwing things is worthless.
That's what I mean, like, don't ever pick up anything you find, because apparently it's garbage.
It basically paralyzes you. It's like you can't fight, he immediately attacks you.
Then you get to these walls and you gotta destroy them.
Can't crouch.
I like the music in here. It's really superhero-esque.
I'm dead, apparently. And I'm gonna be Tony Stark. Not Iron Man, just Tony Stark walking around. I think I can invent something. It's basically MacGyver. Do you think just like Tony Stark without his technology would just be MacGyver?
Yeah.
Except he's kind of a jerk.
No one even knows who MacGyver is anymore.
Well, they had that remake for a while, and that's what everyone's gonna think of now, which I refuse to watch. Like, they could have called it anything else. Had nothing to do with MacGyver.
You can pick up wrenches and throw them, too.
Like only one reference. Never mind. That's another show.
So this...
It's friggin' Cybermen.
This is Ultron.
What?
Ask the police.
Where's the laser? Ask the police.
So,
Why?
yeah.
Do they have it?
So one way I figured out getting him is because he'll like pretty much mimic your attack. Every time you attack, he attacks. And this is why I love Captain America, because I can just do this. Just jump, and then kick him. And then jump, and then kick him. Because he'll never jump. He looks weird, too.
Why is it my attacks don't do anything, but they hurt me, but it doesn't hurt him?
He's attacking at the exact same time you attack. That's what I was saying. He mimics, like, whenever you attack, he'll attack. So that's why I jump to get out of the way, so I do that. But Ultron looks really weird.
That's our Ultron?
Yeah. He's got some weird samurai-looking head thing.
Huh.
The laser cannon has been completed! There's only a short time before the laser is set to fire! Hurry, Avengers! Crush Red Skull's plot! His plot of corn and beans.
Yes, his plot.
The end of Red Skull. Okay, so we're on scene 5.
Endgame.
And apparently there's 5 stages.
I love how, like, the Red Skull's, everything that he attempts, it's all based on, like, conspiracy theories about the Nazis.
Yeah.
it's like all the Nazi propaganda and all their brainwashing and everything like that, and the idea that Nazis have a base on the opposite side of the moon. It's like it's all stolen right out of Nazi conspiracy theory lore. Yeah.
Because wasn't there something too with the Nazis where they created a bell that could time travel?
Yeah, the bell.
Like, I don't know if they ever tied that in with the Marvel comics.
I don't know. They kind of should have. But all their seeking of it's where the flames are in front of the person. I wonder if that hurt me. I don't know.
I'm just getting bombarded by laser blasts. It's irritating.
We don't have friendly fire, do we?
No. No, there's these hidden... This is why a lot of times I think it's easier playing one player, because you get too much chaos with 2 people.
Yeah.
Basically, during that jet fight, there's these tiny little lasers that the ship was shooting out. And it's really hard to dodge all that. Because while that's going on, you also get the bad guys flying all over the place. And you're right, those guys look like Magneto.
Magnetobots.
Bunch of little Magnetos flying everywhere.
Now my eye. Tinkerbell!
Pretty much.
So does that make the Wasp a Disney princess? Just every female in everything that Disney ever owns, they're all princesses. Why not? It's like, oh, she's a female in a Disney show. She's a new Disney princess. Isn't that somehow offensive?
You can get that. After I got the other 2. They should make Drax a Disney princess.
Drax.
Didn't they say that in the first Guardians of the Galaxy films?
I don't know.
Where he was fighting or he was in battle and somebody was like, "Come on, princess." He's like, "I am not a princess."
Oh yeah. Destroy it now.
So we gotta destroy this thing.
So this is straight out of Star Wars now. See, Disney's already making plans on owning Star Wars here.
Every time I see that, you know what I think of?
Huh.
Where's Waldo? On the NES,
yeah?
because at the very end you have to go to the moon.
Oh yeah. To fight Nazis, right?
Yeah. They should have put Waldo on there.
Yeah, he should just be hiding in there.
So this thing, as far as I gather, you just gotta sit here and just destroy this thing. But you also have to make sure that these guys get off your hind. There we go.
Oh, okay. I'm just hitting the jump button. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you gotta hit A and B to do your special attack.
Wrenches, or dog bones, whatever that is. It just flies horizontally. Whack.
Yeah, C and B button attack, but if you hit A and B...
Those pillars look like bone.
I hate
Weird.
that thing.
Are those supposed to be bones? Are these like moon monsters that made up the, I don't know, construction of this building?
Yeah, they do. They look like big giant bones in the background.
Weird. What is this?
Well, we're in space. Maybe it's one of those celestials.
Oh, yeah, some sort of big, gigantic creature thing. Who knows?
It's going for a ride on the slide.
That's really fun to have a nice little slide in the middle of your evil complex.
You're trapped!
How concisely put.
I think that's crossbones. According to that's in the manual, it says crossbones.
Crossbones? Why is it in the
Oh,
manual?
for crying out loud!
Why is it in the manual? I'm just standing right where they are, so they're spawn killing me, basically.
Yeah, these are like mini bosses. That's why it's such a pain.
What? Oh, it automatically picked for me. Great. It gave me the crappiest one.
And I'm almost dead again, which is irritating. Now I am.
I feel like 007 should be in here with all these saw blades. I said shoot! Maybe I'll just throw punches from now on, because like, hang on, my forehead is charging. Just throw wrenches now, okay? Do something useful, Vision. Throw wrenches. Please.
Yeah, like I said, when you do like now everything's just chaotic. Like there's just so many characters on screen.
Do something! I'm hitting so many buttons!
And like I said, like I'll just get lost as to what's happening. I'll be looking at a bad guy and I'll just get hit from somewhere.
You can't go through!
This guy, from what I gather, is pretty simple. As long as you do this and then dodge those knives that he throws.
I don't know if that's possible.
You just sit here and do this, and then he'll throw these knives at you. But as long as you hit him, because he'll... And that irritates me. I'll throw it, but I can't move.
I'm done.
Like, I'm just not allowed to move.
It's a cool game, but jeez.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's one of those weird fiascos where we play two-player tough. Now the game is like 10 times harder.
I feel like we gotta play one player and just switch back and forth.
Because I don't think we're going to beat the game doing two-player like this.
No, it just became insanely difficult. I mean, it's not even that difficult. I mean, part of it is I'm still learning things, but I mean, it's like, I feels like it's doing impossible stuff to us. What is that? What is it doing? Stop, Red Skull! Bye, Avengers!
Bye!
Bye, Felicia! No matter where you escape to, we'll find you. Behind you. What? I don't even know.
Alright, so now we're in like a city. Yeah, like they give... Look at, you get all these wrenches you can pick up.
Wow, wrenches? You could like club people in the face. Tony Stark can use the wrenches to build some sort of a creature out of wrenches.
And this is where it's like, it turns into crazy, like...
Yeah, they're sending in guys to fight both of us, and there's only one of us. So,
It still thinks we're doing two-player.
and I'm out of it.
Easy mode, too, by the way. Because this is just super simple. The easiest game in the world. Easier than Where's Waldo. Easier than anything.
All the 5-year-olds are wondering why we're doing so bad. Yep, we've heard that.
And then, like,
It's
he
not
does...
over yet.
See, that's one thing I hate. When I throw the shield, he'll just stand perfectly still and I can't move. So I have to wait until I get my shield back. Like, now I'm screwed because I did that.
Everyone knows that Captain America is paralyzed without his shield.
Exactly. And now he's going to freak, because whenever you hear the music do that, and then the music starts going kind of crazy.
What is he dressed as?
Great, my bad. I'm sorry, I didn't time it perfect.
Is that supposed to be the Red Skull?
Yeah, now he's gonna freak
terrible.
out.
He's got like a big red... What? He just ripped his skin off.
What's this? And he grew. Now he speaks.
Wait,
we'll teach you the meaning of justice!
Is that a second Red Skull? Was that not the Red Skull?
I have no idea.
The Red Skull just ripped his skin off, became like a giant Terminator, and now there's another Red Skull in a jar?
Yeah.
What is going on?
No idea. But there you go, and then we lose back to the beginning. Back to the beginning of the entire game.
This game.
Yeah, I'm not sure, like, because apparently now we gotta read the comic book and figure out what's going on. We gotta read the story, read the comic book.
I am Robot No Skin Red Skull, and I have real Red Skull in a jar.
That's what I mean. It's like games like this, we would love to play 2-player, but they throw everything in the world at you.
Yeah.
Now it's like, now if we play it single player, it's like, yeah, just breeze through it like it's nothing.
Do you want to play a single player, or do you want to keep playing 2-player?
We're just going to do a single player now.
Alright, let's try single player.
We did that with the Combat Tribes.
Oh, yeah.
The Combat Tribes, we did 2-player, and it was really, really tough. And then when I figured out how to beat the game single player, I was like, I know how to beat it single player now. Let's do it 2-player. And I did my little tricks, and we still lost.
Yeah.
I had to beat it single player.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of do this. Stand back, throw the shield. And like I said, it deals damage while coming back. But when you play as Iron Man or Vision, it just shoots straight ahead. Or Hawkeye. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Why?
Why would he be escaping? No, you won't escape. Or something.
Now this is where you're gonna have to, like, do all this dodging garbage.
Even if he said, I will escape, that's fine.
Oh, I hate that. Jump, and now do it. I'm surprised he didn't go into his whirlwind attack. But I guess I just stayed on top of him. So like I said, everything is a lot more easier. It's a lot slowed down. I can pay attention to what the heck is actually happening. Like, stuff like that I hate.
It's like, what, you landed on his head or something?
Something apparently came out and hit me. And I don't know what it was. Someone shot.
I didn't see nothing.
Now what's cool is if you play as Iron Man, he won't show up.
Oh yeah,
because Iron Man
fly.
Yeah, Iron Man will just fly. But if you pick Captain America or something like this, then he has to give you that thing.
Driving the Scooty Puff Jr.
And then you get to see Wonder Man show up. Alright, so there's a Sentinel, even though they call him, I don't know, Woolly Mammoth or whatever in the manual.
I will kill you all.
Ah, dumb, got hit by that. So like I said, you just kind of dodge it, and then dodge that thing.
Robo Mammoth.
Yeah, Mammoth Robot.
Mammoth Robot. Reminds me of the Mammoth smoke suit set up.
I don't know why they don't just say it's a Sentinel, because it is. It's like, no, copyright. There we go.
Blam.
Thank goodness. It's the slowest Quicksilver ever.
He's like moonwalking across the stage.
Yeah, this guy is a real pain, because he'll just do that kind of garbage. And that doesn't even do nothing to him, so like... Yeah. I can't kick him. I feel like it's random, because there are times where he'll just stop. There, now he'll stop.
Yeah, you can't attack him while he's doing the fan blade thing.
But there are times where he'll just start walking around, and it's like, oh, well, he's not bad. I don't know why everyone thinks he's so hard. He's not. But I fought him where he just does that.
Right through him.
There we go. Jeez. After it decimated my health.
It took away 10% of your health?
Yeah, their stupid bullets is what I hate.
Yeah.
Like that, I picked up that rock. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to walk and punch him so I could actually deal damage. And instead, what's he do? He stops and picks up the rock. So I can get shot. Like, that's irritating. Like, it's going through them.
Yeah. It's like invincible. He can't be vinced.
That's the Mandarin.
That's the Mandarin. What the frick? Like, he can't move. He just absolutely refuses to move.
No,
Move,
yeah.
Captain America.
That's what I mean. When you throw your shield, you're frozen in place.
Completely paralyzed.
So the Mandarin will fires laser and frozen beam from his ring.
Will fires. Who wrote this? I mean, I don't even care. I'm not even going to bother running around anymore. I'm just going to keep shooting.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing like I've had with some of these enemies is that sometimes they'll just go crazy with attacking, and then other times they won't. Yeah, the big thing is going to be if you accidentally get in between people. So like if you move onward, you'll trigger another door, and then if a bunch of guys come out from that door and then from the other one, and you're in the middle.
Yeah. Stuck in the middle with you.
So like that's fine, like attacking them like that is good, but when you get like 15 guys and they all of a sudden have guns, and then you gotta try to dodge them, but you're dodging their projectiles, at the same time there's other guys floating in the air that are waiting for you to jump so they can knock you down. And that does get irritating though, what you mentioned before, is being on the same level that they are.
Yeah.
Like you'll be slightly up, you'll miss the attack, but they'll shoot at the same level and still attack you.
Yeah, it's like, obey me or die. Okay, what do you want me to do? Die! Like, not saying much of a choice here. Apparently Juggernaut, oh, come on! He's not doing anything. I can't punch him, I can't throw anything at him.
That's probably one of the things you're gonna have to do, jump kicks. Like jump in the air and then kick them.
I haven't even mastered that yet. Look at that! He like rushes up to me before I land, and he smacks me out of the air. I can't even get away from him and turn around to face him. It's like he's too fast.
But guess what? We get 40,000 points for beating him.
Oh, points! Oh, thank goodness. What? He hit me and I couldn't hit him. I threw that thing right through him, and I caught it and didn't hit him either time, and then he just slaps me to the ground. He touches me, so I'm gonna go, oh! Oh! Oh!
That's what I mean. Like, that's what irritates me. Is every time you get touched, you'll go flying back. So whenever you use your shield, you're paralyzed, and when you get touched, you're basically paralyzed. The only time you ever get health in this game
He didn't even touch me.
is there are 2 times when Quicksilver will show up and give you a life disc. It's called a large life disc. And then the only other times is when we're in the shoot 'em up section and you find the small life disc.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the run button. Now I'm dead. Son of a biscuit, I just, like, totally wasted all our lives.
Sound effect is really cool when he shoots out those lasers.
It is.
But yeah, like I said, it doesn't look anything like Ultron to me. Unless that's how he looked in the comic books.
Well, I guess I gotta win the entire rest of the game with just this one life.
That's right, you don't ever get extra lives or continues in here as far as I know. You only get health. On very, very special stages like this one.
Well, at least we get points, right?
And yeah, we can get points. Let's go for a high score.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something. Once you're done with this.
Okay,
Because
once I'm done dying.
you're at 0 lives. What if I hit start?
Oh.
Will I come in with 7 continues?
Uh-huh.
Or is it only gonna come in with like 0?
Holy cow, it's just murdering me now.
There's some, wow, look at that.
Oh no. Crap. Almost missed that.
I'm gonna hit start and see what happens.
Alright,
Oh,
there you are.
it's-
Oh, okay.
Oh, I get 2 of them.
Huh.
So apparently you can kind of cheat if you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Then you can just grab the second controller.
Maybe you can beat the game. That's kind of cool.
And according to the manual, these guys are known as the controls.
Well, I'm done. I'm dead. Got cut in half just like 007. Grab a wrench should be a tune-up for Iron Man.
Yeah, maybe Iron Man can pick up the wrenches and use them.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, why did that not hit him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta, like, do these weird time jump kicks. But then, like, crap like that, where he'll hit you.
Like the icon on the bottom, he has a red face, and it's all skull-like. On the actual guy?
What the heck?
I think that's supposed to be Shadow? I don't know, and that red line is...
So now it's not working.
Like...
Every once in a while I can jump kick him and it'll work. But then every once in a while, just no, tough.
Well, dang.
And like I said, I don't really know how the heck to defeat him because he'll jump, and then like I've done it where I'm like, okay, do a jump kick, and then he takes precedence over mine. Like that. I said to kick, and he just didn't do it. But then sometimes it'll work. I think it's more like I have to be above his head. Like...
You can't jump kick a jump kicker.
And he's just karate chopping in the air.
Kudo chop!
See, and I can't use a shield because he's gonna do exactly what I'm doing.
Smack you while your shield's in midair.
Like that.
You can't attack him while he's in midair.
There's gotta be a weird pattern where, like, if you knock him down twice, he'll instantly get up and jump.
Yeah.
And I have no idea how to defeat this thing. Okay. So that hit me with a laser and completely killed, like, almost all my health. So I'm at 100 health. That takes 25% of my health away.
Yeah.
Great. He just came out of nowhere. Now I'm already down to 60. Apparently I can't hit him. So the only thing I can do is somehow, like, I have to memorize all these attacks. Then I have to know when he does, like, his special things. I don't know how. Like this?
He's down 20% health.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to spam this.
I think he just hit you with his laser chest.
Did we win? Did I beat him? Huh, no, that wasn't the final boss.
Hey, get on!
Get on! Thank you, Wonder Man.
Yeah. I love that band! Okay, go!
The entirety of space is turning red.
Yeah, all space.
That's the alarm from Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's Phoenix now.
Yeah, that was her walk on.
There he is.
Yeah. Bah. That's it.
Thanks to the brave and valiant efforts of our heroes, the Avengers, Red Skull and his evil plan has crushed, and the world could once again breathe easily. But for the Avengers, the battle doesn't end here. Wherever evil exists in this world, they must confront it in the name of justice. Avengers, unite!
Unite?
Don't say assemble.
The entire time. Unite.
The whole time they've been saying Avengers assemble.
Now it's Avengers Unite.
The Avengers. The Avengers.
It should be the Avengers.
Oh, man. Alright, so.
Well, that was the Avengers, huh?
The
Whoa.
end.
Look at all the Avengers.
So there's all the. And those must be
apparently fans.
fans, yeah.
Lives,
life.
It's like, that's a lot of people there, but.
Those must be the best scores.
Yeah. Not
Good
bad.
job. Try again. Alright, so that was Captain America and the Avengers for the Sega Genesis. And they do have it in arcades originally, and apparently they do also have it for Super Nintendo, which I don't own. So, this is the Genesis version. What did you think?
Okay, let's start with what's wrong with it. I mean, it was clearly a Japanese game, so the dialogue is not gonna be very great. You'll be the one escaping.
Yeah.
Why should it go right or whatever it was.
Why should it go well?
Why should it go well? I don't know. The controls were super clunky. The artwork, I mean, if it moved smoothly, it wouldn't bother me as much. But since it's kind of choppy, the artwork is kind of, I don't know, it kind of detracts from everything.
Yeah, and it's weird because this game came out in 1992, and it was from Data East, which is a bigger company, and it's Marvel.
Yeah.
The Avengers, Captain America. It's really colorful. It looks like it should have been awesome, but the graphics were basically trash. Like, especially when comparing it to the first Sonic the Hedgehog game. Like, when we went through and played that, it was like, whoa, look at the graphics, and then you play this, and it's like, whoa, that's
clear.
This stuff is really downgraded compared to that.
It seems grainy, yeah. But at any rate, it was just the hit detection. It always favors your opponent as opposed to you. If there's a jump kick and you both meet each other, you're the one who's going to get hit.
Yeah, and that's the thing that irritates me is, like, you'll get into a pattern where we jump and I hit the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I got him. We do it. Oh, I do it again. Cool. And then I do it. All of a sudden he hits me. It's like, well, what did I do different? And then it just changes it up.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they're hitting me. And then, like what you said, you'll be facing to the right. Here comes a guy to the left. You're like, oh, turn around and hit him. And instead he throws his shield.
Yeah.
And then you got to sit
the
here
wrong way.
and screw around and cook dinner and wait for him to turn back around.
Yeah. You got ganged up on really easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost everything caused you to pause, including getting hit, so you couldn't do anything. Some of them were kind of like, I don't know what you want to call them, camper spawn killers, whatever you want to call them. They hit you and knock you down and wait for you to get back up so they can hit you again.
It also feels like, well, when we do two-player, like I said, in most games, it feels like they really slam the enemies at you. Like one player, you can sit back, relax, do some attacks, kill some guys, take your time. And then we do two-player, and it's like it just, they just all flood in.
Yeah.
And with the different enemy varieties, some are walking on the ground and they're punching, that's fine. But then you get the other ones that'll shoot. And then you get the Hulk Busters coming in, and then you get the ones that jump in the air and then attack you. And that's all on one screen.
Yeah.
So you're trying to concentrate. I'm going to punch this guy, boom, and you get hit from something. You're like, what the heck hit me? No, it was that guy over there with his gun shooting.
Yeah.
Just ran. It's like, holy cow, it's just so much going on.
Insane.
But yeah, like I said, I thought this was a fun game if you just kind of put it in, relax, chill out, and take your time, and not really attempt to beat it, like in one big full sitting. Just sit here, relax, play, test out the controls. Like, I forgot you could even block.
Yeah.
You hold the button down, and you do gotta wait, but then he throws a shield up and you can block. So, as far as price goes for the game, complete like this, you can get the game complete, manual, the whole 9 yards, for about $40.
40.
Do you think that the game, getting it complete and everything, is worth $40?
I don't know. Like, when I first saw it and we played it out and tried it out, I might have been like, I don't know. I played way more awesome games for less than $40.
Yeah.
You know, it is a really awesome, I mean, just look at that. And with the popularity of Avengers and stuff like that, that just seems like it'd be a cool thing to have.
Yeah.
But the gameplay itself, after playing the game, my estimation of the game has kind of dropped.
Yeah.
It seems less fun to me. Of course, it was a lot better. I was going into it estimating it was going to be something like X-Men. The X-Men video game.
Yeah.
I just hated that game. But just because the gameplay was just so difficult. But you know, I wouldn't say 40. I'd say maybe 20.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, the gameplay itself, it's like, I don't know, $5.
Yeah.
Like, the
$5 for
gameplay itself really isn't that great. Like
Yeah.
you said, there's a lot of hit detection problems and a lot of weird, goofy things. But it does take... That's the thing, though, is if we took our time and really played it and went through and got to learn the controls, maybe it would be worth a
It
little
might be,
more.
yeah.
Like, if you spent $10 on the game and
Yeah.
you really took your time, you would get your money's worth.
Yeah.
But for me, $40 complete is way too much. I think it would be a good $20 game.
Yeah.
You get it complete, you have the manual, it's really cool to add to your Marvel collection or whatever,
Yeah.
and to get into the lore and see all the new characters, or see the characters like Wonder Man and all the different random characters from the Avengers and the superheroes
All
and
the
whatever.
bad guys.
But yeah, there's too much nonsense with the gameplay to really garnish being like a $40 game. There are way, way better beat-em-ups out there than this thing. Turtles in Time
Yeah.
blew this one out of the water. Turtles in Time is like 100 times better than this. But this is one of those weird wonky ones. You got to get used to the controls.
Yeah.
And once you take your time and do it, then it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
So it took us about almost 2 hours to beat the game, and that was kind of back and forth and doing two-player. And it was neat finding that weird little trick. You get all the way down to 1 life, then I come in and I get 2 lives.
Yeah.
Or you go down to 0 lives, because on 0 life 0, you still get to play.
Even if you're playing by yourself, you get down to really low, you just hurry up and come in as the other guy and
Yeah,
get a few extra lives.
Yeah, grab the second controller and you can get a couple extra lives doing that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was Captain America and the Avengers for the good old Sega Genesis. Like I said, I really love the aesthetic of the box, the manual. It looks cool. It looks
does.
good. It's neat seeing the different characters.
Yeah.
But the gameplay really was kind of poo-poo on it.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, the hit detection was really off. I jump kick and he jump kicks, and what you said before, their attacks take precedence over ours.
Yeah.
I attack you, tough, he's going to hit me.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, when you do 2-player, the enemies, it's too much
many
crap
enemies.
going on. There's too many enemies, too much stuff going on, and you're getting hit by projectiles that you're not even thinking about. So when you do 1-player, it's definitely a lot easier, a lot scaled down. But it's really not. The game looks like it's way better than it actually is. But like I said, it's really not bad if you sit down, take your time, relax, and play it and get used to it. Maybe after a week, you would love it a lot better.
And can I say one more thing that I love about mostly just the classic Marvel Comics logo on the back?
Yeah.
I'm just so used to seeing the new thing, but with that the classic Marvel Comics logo, it doesn't look like that quite like that anymore.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
So with that being said, we're going to take off. So whatever. I'm Janitor Jake.
I'm Chris K.
And we will see you guys next time.